Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where we are gonna rank all the influencer makeup brands into a tier list. And I'm gonna let you know which ones are my S tier, the best of the best, and which ones are like absolute trash that I wouldn't touch with a stick. No. I have done a similar video before with Sephora brands and I asked you if you want to see this with influencer makeup brands and you said yes. So now we're doing it. We're jumping into it, and if you haven't been here before, hello, my name is Angie. I am a lover of fashion and makeup, especially colorful things. And if you want to see some more color in your timeline, if you want to see some more makeup content, don't forget to subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. I will leave the video up here in the corner and also in the description box where I'm talking about me like ranking all the Sephora brands in this like tier list because I did that. I don't know when this video is going up, it was fairly recently, so I'll put it there. And I asked you if you wanted to see something similar but with influencer-owned makeup brands. And I also asked you on Twitter, what are the brands I cannot like forget to talk about? So you gave me a lot of suggestions and we will be talking about most of your suggestions. Some of the suggestions I didn't bring up and it's either because I don't have an opinion on them at all, or it's brands that I feel like in the grand scheme of things, they are known most for the brand and not for the influencer. Like Nabla and Glam Shop, for example, are both brands that are created by influencers, but I don't think, like Violet Voss is also an influencer created brand, but are they mostly known for that now in this day and age? And this is going to be questionable with some of the brands that I picked as well, but it's only because I know about the influencer. So I am gonna pick brands where I know about the influencer before I knew about the brand. And then you can let me know if you think that I missed some brands down below. I'm a bit of a sassy person, I say it like it is, and if you don't agree with me, that is perfectly fine. I'm not gonna be upset with you if you love something I hate, or if you hate something that I love. Like, that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna be upset with you. Feel free to let me know in the comments though, but let's try and keep it I say as I'm saying that I'm saying it as it is. But listen, let's just not scream at each other in caps lock in the comments. That's all I ask. Let's try and keep it somewhat civil. So I'm gonna scoochie. Am I even in frame? Ah! Let's not fall off and let me put up my tier list. This is a tier list that I did myself. I was very influenced from Kelly Gooch. I will link her video down below, the video that influenced me. And I also saw some other influencers and you let me know about some other influencers that have done this as well. I know I saw Mel Thompson did this video as well, so I will link her video as well down below because she did it. I saw it just a couple of days ago, but I will link it down below. I did not invent this. Kelly did not invent this. Doing tier lists like this has been around for years, not only like makeup, but like in the grand scheme of things. So let me talk about the tiers that I have. I did change one tier from the last one. The first one is S tier. If you don't know what S tier is basically the best, the creme de la creme. S tier is a tier above A tier. It's used very often within the gaming community, describing something that is like the best meta. It comes from academia in Japan and it's mean like superb or like something that's better than getting an A+. You're getting like an S. So this is just something that I brought in because I am a gamer and I read S tier every day. Then it's mostly hits, some misses, up and coming, and then I changed the who to not the stan but not actively avoiding because I feel like this is influencer brands. None of this is going to be who because we all know who these are, or at least I know who all of these are and I know like the influencer behind them. So having who didn't feel appropriate because none of these brands would have existed even if it hadn't been for the influencer already being somewhat famous. Let's put that in air quotes, but you understand what I mean. So I changed it into something that's more like I'm not actively avoiding it, but I'm also not like a super fan. And then it is thanks but no thanks, which is basically I don't want it. I am actively avoiding it. And then it is the last one, which is the worst, I would say then. I'm not saying I hate it, but if it was on fire and I had water, I'd drink it. And I didn't put any of the Sephora brands in this one because why would I? But I do foresee some influencer brands getting caught in this one, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's start with Artist Couture. Artist Couture is a brand that is, I think it's available at Sephora. It is owned by Mac Daddy, which is an influencer. I am not following him and I've only tried, I was gonna say I've only tried one thing, but it's not even, have I tried any? Maybe I just think I've tried something. Well, if I have tried something, it wasn't memorable enough. Maybe I haven't tried it. Listen, I don't know. I am gonna put this in the not a stan, but not actively avoiding. I could totally see myself buying something, but I'm not intrigued enough by the influencer to just buy something based out of that. I don't have anything against this brand. It just hasn't been anything that's been like, yes, I need to buy this, because it hasn't been like that. It hasn't been like that. The next one is Auric. Auric by Samantha Ravndal. I love Samantha Ravndal. I think she is an amazing influencer, and she just became a mommy. She's been pregnant during this panini, and it feels like she's been pregnant both for 5 minutes and 5 years at the same time. Time has lost all meaning during this panini. I'm not... Ugh. Let's be honest. And she just recently became a mommy, so big congratulations to her, the new kid, and of course her husband, so I'm so happy for her. This is a brand that is, I will put this in up and coming. They had their first release. I didn't buy anything because it was pretty pricey, and the one thing that I was intrigued by, I already own a dupe for that, and I don't use that enough to warrant buying a second one. That's just stupid. That's like buying a dupe of something you don't even actively use. It's like, why? But it's definitely a brand that I'm keeping my eye on. This is a brand that I'm actively looking for something to buy from, because I love Samantha Ravndal, and even though her and I have very different makeup aesthetics, I really am looking forward to buying from this brand in the future. But I don't know how and when though, because it just hasn't been anything that's been a million% up my alley. I really hope that she will come to another retailer. I feel like Auric would be perfect at Cult Beauty. So fingers crossed that she's coming to Cult Beauty. And let's talk about Vieve then. Vieve is an influencer-owned makeup brand owned by Genevieve, and she is at Cult Beauty. And I think that this is the main reason why I have tried Vieve. I feel like Vieve is mostly hits, some misses. I did not appreciate the highlighter that I bought. I didn't think that it was worth the price. I've tried other better formulas from less expensive brands, but I love the lipstick. I love the blush. I really enjoyed the lip liner. The only critique I had about the lip liner is that I thought it was really hard to pick out a shade online. But yeah, I really like this brand, and I've heard people saying that the two eye products that she has as well are really, really good quality. They're just very neutral. So this is a brand that I'm definitely gonna keep buying from if the brand releases something that I really want. And I do enjoy Genevieve's channel as well. I do mostly enjoy her vlogs though, because again, her makeup style, just like Samantha Ravndal, is very different from my makeup style. So I do like her as a person, and as an influencer I love watching her vlogs, but her makeup technique is not something that 100% inspires me, because I love going on all in with color, and I just think that that is how it is sometimes. Let's do a brand that's M Cosmetics. M Cosmetics in a way is my makeup aesthetics. This is Michelle Phan's brand. Michelle Phan was a beauty guru before I even knew that YouTube had makeup content. Let's be honest, because I thought that YouTube was from music videos and tutorials about how to kill bosses in World of Warcraft. That's what I thought YouTube was. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I didn't know you could subscribe. I didn't know anything about YouTube. But she's an OG beauty guru. I will say that a lot of things that she has said that has been very anti-science has made me go, ooh, when it comes to being inspired to try the brand. I really want to try the Faded Clementine shade though when it comes to blush and lip products, because it is a Faded Clementine, it's an orange shade, and you know I love orange lip products. I love orange. Orange makeup is beautiful. I love being a glowy Cheeto. I want that for me. And she has that, so I am interested in M Cosmetics for that reason. But again, I have to buy it from the US, just as like Auric, and it's just like, do I want to pay the extra shipping and handling and like taxes and all of that? It's like, ooh, it hasn't been like pulling me enough. But where would I put this? Where would I put this? Maybe in not a stan, but not actively avoiding, because I am not a stan of the influencer. I do think that she has said some very questionable things. I do think that when you have that kind of an influence, like when you're that big, I do think that you have to be a bit more careful about the information that you spread to the masses, and I don't personally think that she's been that careful about that. But that's just how I feel about it. I could totally see myself buying from M Cosmetics somewhere in the future, just not looking for it right now. Ooh, this one. Jaclyn Cosmetics. How do you feel about Jaclyn Cosmetics? I have tried a couple of things from Jaclyn Cosmetics. I have tried the bronzer, the blush, the highlighter, the liquid lipstick. I bought the lip liner, but I haven't tried it yet because I just recently got it. So I've just tried the liquid lipstick once. I didn't try the powder things. How do I feel about this? This is definitely not S tier. I am not the biggest fan of the liquid lipstick. I don't think that that formula is for me. It's a little heavy on the lips. It is one of those that dry down completely, and with time they do crumble a little bit. So I don't hate the formula, but it's definitely not a favorite. It's not up and coming. I mean, how do I feel about Jaclyn Cosmetics? Is it up and coming? Because she's on a roll and she's releasing products that people seem interested in. This is hard because I'm not a Jaclyn stan, but I have bought some products. They have been interesting enough for me to want to buy them. I love the glowy finishing powder. Is Goals. It is so good. It's so good. I have it in 2 shades. That's how good it is. Ooh. Am I gonna go with mostly hits, some misses? I might do that because the quality of the things that I've tried, and I haven't tried the bullet lipsticks. Those don't exist anymore, thank God. If she ever releases bullet lipsticks again, I hope she's having a lot better quality control than what she had before, which shouldn't be hard because there seemed to be none the first time. The only thing that I've tried that I didn't like quality-wise is the liquid lipstick. And it's not horrible, it's just not my favorite. So I think I'm gonna go with mostly hits, some misses, but that could easily change if there's a slip in the future. But like the products that she has available now, they're good quality products. Let me know what you think about the products that you tried from Jaclyn Cosmetics. And also, did you try the liquid lipsticks? What do you think about them? I'm a little bit so-so about them, not gonna lie. Ooh. Let's do the One Size Beauty by Patrick Starr. Patrick Starr has very actively during this pomegranate done the absolute most to be the most polarizing person on the planet. No, not the most. He's trying to be Nikita Dragun, and who tries to be Nikita Dragun? How desperate for attention can you be if you're trying to be her? Because she's a lot, and not necessarily in a good way. I don't understand. That could sum it up. I don't understand. I'm gonna put this in thanks but no thanks. I'm not writing Patrick Starr off, and I'm not writing One Star Beauty off. I've heard some people try the things and that what they've tried have been good. Some people have tried some things that they really did not like. So I'm hoping that he's just having a minor stroke during this panini and that he's just gonna, I don't know, get himself on somewhat of a right track in the future. But he's been weird, so I wouldn't buy anything from the brand, definitely not because of him. But it also makes me, so right now that's thanks but no thanks. Let's do Huda Beauty. Is Huda Beauty the biggest influencer owned brand? I think it might be, because Huda Katan was a influencer before she was a makeup brand owner, and one might forget that because the brand is so big. I mean, it is one of the best-selling brands at Sephora Sweden, and I think it's doing really good at Sephora US as well. I haven't tried that many things from Huda. I'm gonna be totally honest. I haven't tried that many things from Huda, but the things that I have tried, I have really liked. So I'm gonna put this in mostly hits, some misses. And it's only because the things that I've tried, I have really liked. And I am really intrigued to try more. I want to try more Huda Beauty. If she comes out with more things that I want, those new bullet lipsticks and the lip liners look beautiful. I saw them. Where did I see them? Or did I just think I saw them? I'm not even sure. Listen, time. Weird concept right now. But yeah, I like Huda Beauty. I think that she makes great things. She's had some slip-ups. She's had some drama. I personally think that she's trying to be better. Maybe she's not. Maybe this is just me being naive and seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. And if so, please do let me know down in the comments in a respectful way. Listen, in a respectful way, but I do like the quality of the products that she puts out, and it feels like she's not just trying to sell products with her name on it. It seems like she's actually trying to come out with good quality products, like good makeup, not just something with her name on it. I put Dose of Colors in here, but I'm not 100% sure if Dose of Colors deserves to be here. But I put it here because I knew about Anna Petrosian? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Before she started Dose of Colors, I remember the post on her Instagram, because she used to be a makeup influencer on Instagram, you know, an Instagram baddie. And I remember the post when she announced that she was releasing Dose of Colors. I remember that post, and she's come so far since then. I think that Beauty Bay is no longer carrying Dose of Colors though, so I'm not 100% sure if I will be able to purchase Dose of Colors or if I have to purchase it from the States, which is making me a bit sad, because I've heard that Look Fantastic, some Look Fantastic has Dose of Colors, but the Swedish Look Fantastic does not have Dose of Colors, and that makes me a bit sad because I do like Dose of Colors. I'm gonna put Dose of Color in mostly hits, some misses, because I think that they do really good products. I really like most of the things from them, and if you like a liquid lipstick that dries down completely and you don't want to try the Jaclyn one, the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks are my favorite formula when it comes to formulas that dry down completely. I really like that formula. I think it's so good. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some kind of research on where I can get a hold of this brand now that it's not available at Beauty Bay anymore, because I've been told that they're exiting Beauty Bay. And maybe you didn't know that Dose of Colors were an influencer-owned brand, but I think that she started the brand in the nick of time, so to speak, because yeah, she started it before it became like everyone needed a brand, you know? Let's talk about XXO Beauty by XXO. I haven't tried anything from this brand, but there's been a couple of times where I've been at the website and I've been like, I could see myself buying from this brand. I think the brand has really pretty lashes, so I'm gonna put XXO Beauty in up and coming, because I feel like for me it is up and coming, and I feel like more people, even outside of Australia and New Zealand, because she's from New Zealand, is opening up their eyes to this being a brand that does good products. I am very interested in seeing what she comes up with in the future, and I could definitely see myself purchasing something. There has been a lot of more neutral things from the brand, but I feel like XXO is known for playing with both neutrals and colors. So as soon as she like taps into that colorful things, I'm here to play. Let's talk about Real Techniques, which is definitely the absolute OG when it comes to influencer-owned makeup brands. This is the brush brand owned by Pixie Woo. I don't even think they make videos anymore. I think they're just badass business women at this point, and I think it's so amazing to see. Real Techniques has come to be such a household name when it comes to more affordable but durable, high quality brushes. And I think that Real Techniques is definitely mostly hits, some misses. I've had some brushes from them that I haven't loved the handles and the way that they perform on the eyes, but I'm gonna be honest with you, few brushes have held up through thick and thin, like using and abusing in my collection as my Real Technique brushes, and it's just so exciting to see a brand that's been started up by two YouTubers being sold at H&M. Yeah, it just makes me very happy to see, and it shows that literally the sky is the limit. Let's do Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek is created by Marlena Stell. I personally love Makeup Geek. I think Makeup Geek has one of my favorite matte eyeshadow formulas. I am affiliated with Makeup Geek, so do take this with a little bit of a bias, because I mean, I am on the Makeup Geek PR list. I do love Makeup Geek. I wouldn't be on the PR list if I didn't like Makeup Geek. Let me put it like that. So I'm gonna put this in mostly hits, some misses. I didn't love some of the things from them, and I think that most of those things are not available anymore though. But it does show though that the brand can come out with things that aren't like 100% perfect. But all in all, I really do like Makeup Geek. I like the things that Makeup Geek is releasing, and yeah, I'm still super excited to see what they come out with. As I'm filming this, I haven't received their new face Illuminating Face Primer. It's on its way to me in the mail, so we're gonna see how I feel about that one as soon as it gets here, because I'm super intrigued to be trying it out. I feel like we're all about glowy skins nowadays. Let's do Dominique Cosmetics. I feel like Dominique Cosmetics is one of those brands that I was more intrigued by before than I am now. And I feel like the last palette, like the last two palettes she's come out with has been things that I definitely am not interested in. One has been super neutral with a pop of pastel, and one has been a 6-pan palette with a pressed glitter. Like, I don't need that. But I do think it's a cute brand. It is a brand that I'm looking for, and I like the quality of the palette that I have tried. So if I saw something from the brand that I really wanted, I would definitely try it. I wouldn't say that it's like up and coming, because this is not an up and coming brand. I'm just not super excited by it though. Let me think where I want to put this. It's not up and coming. I mean, I'm not a stan. Maybe that is it. I wouldn't buy something from the brand just because it is Dominique Cosmetics, because I've been so not impressed with the execution of the past releases that's been just recently. So maybe I will put it in, not a stand, but not actively avoiding, because I'm definitely not actively avoiding. Like, I could totally see myself buying something. Let's do Laura Lee Los Angeles. For a while, it felt like this brand was just not existent anymore, and that is also the reason why I'm not going to be talking about Tati's brand, the Tati Beauty one, because I don't think that brand exists anymore, and I honestly don't think Tati's coming back to YouTube. So I'm not going to be talking about that brand because it released, what, 2 products, and I don't even think the brand exists anymore. But I'm going to talk about Laura Lee Los Angeles because she has released a couple of things lately. The brand is owned and started by Laura Lee, and she is a lover of neutrals, and this is the main reason why I'm not trying out this brand, because it's not something for me. It's been eyeshadows and brushes, and it's all fine and dandy, but I'm not looking for brushes, and I don't want neutral eyeshadows. It's also been some liquid lipstick, and I heard her liquid lipstick formula is really good. She was in a lot of hot water for a lot of mistakes that she did, but I feel like she has not redeemed herself, but at least shown that she has the capability of growing and becoming a better person. And she also has taken a bit of a and I don't want to call it a detour. She pivoted her channel, and she's more of a lifestyle channel now, and she has started more of a clothing brand since then, a clothing boutique. I think it's called Nudie Patootie, and it fits like, I guess, where she is right now, and I feel like she has found her space on YouTube, and I am not actively avoiding this, and I'm not a stan. I feel like this is also, I'm not a stan, but I'm not actively avoiding. The only reason why I wouldn't be buying anything Laura Lee Los Angeles is because she hasn't released anything that I want. But if she was to release glowy blush duos, I could be interested, because why not? But yeah, it's just her makeup aesthetic and my makeup aesthetic are so different that it feels weird for me to order something from the US and pay customs and expensive shipping for something that's just that different for what I choose when it comes to makeup. Apparently my dog woke up. Should we do Jeffree Star? I mean, everybody knows about Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm definitely putting this in the bottom category. Like, no. Just no, I'm sorry. But yeah, if it was on fire and I had water, I'd definitely drink it. That, like, a mistake is a mistake, and everyone can come back from a mistake, but how many times can you be a changed man? What are we at this point? 20? Like, no. At some point, you're just a bad person. At some point, you're just a bad person who makes a lot of bad choices because it benefits you personally, and I just don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Life's too short. Bye. Can I just put the Dragun Beauty in the same category? I just can't. I can't. Listen, if you have influence, do good things with your influence. Do good things with your influence. Try to be a good role model. I know you didn't ask to be a role model, but at some point, like, I don't necessarily think Nikita and Jeffree Star deserves to be in the same category, but when it comes to makeup brands, I don't want any of them. I don't want any of them. There are so many good makeup brands out there. So many good makeup brands out there. No. That's a no for me, dog. Can I put P.Louise there too? God, that woman is so entitled. The whole aesthetics of the P.Louise brand is like packaging for sex toys from the early 90s, and I just don't know who approved the Barbie pink and the gold italic lettering. And the things that she says online and the cancel collection and her saying the N-word and then saying it's okay because her boyfriend's black. It's just, I don't want that brand either. Again, there are so many good brands out there. Why would I give my money to any of these? I am on a roll. Should we do the Made by Mitchell as well? The makeup brand owned by Mitchell. You know, I tried to purchase from this brand and the brand nearly scammed me. The customer service lied to me twice. I had to mail them so many times, and the woman in customer service flat out lied to my face twice. I had to send the products back and ask for a refund, but even though the tracking said that they have gotten my refund a month earlier, I had to remind them, please give me my money. I am not gonna put this in the last tier because this is just them being bad customer service. I don't know enough about Mitchell to have an opinion, but I'm gonna put it in the thanks but no thanks. That experience of them honestly lying to me and almost scamming me out of my money, it just, what kind of a brand are you trying to be? Like, calm your titties. Like, no one asked to be scammed by an influencer brand, okay? Calm down. Let's talk about Wayne Goss as well. I haven't tried anything from the brand. I think I am not actively watching Wayne Goss, although I personally don't have anything against him. It's just not personally the kind of content that I go for on YouTube. I've been very interested in trying his brushes, but I have so many brushes. I do not need to try any more brushes, and I love my retro brushes so much. So it's like, I love these so much. Do I need to try more? Not really. I haven't been that excited about his eyeshadow palettes. I haven't thought for me that the color stories have been something that I would need. It just haven't been anything that I'm like looking for or that really entices me. The packaging is also not something that really draws me in. I'm gonna put this in not a stan but not actively avoiding, because if something comes out for the brand that I'm like, ooh, yes, I could see myself buying it, but I'm not actively like hoping and looking for new releases from this brand. I haven't tried anything from the brand, and I'm not like actively looking to try something from the brand either. If I end up doing that, that's perfect, but if not, that's perfectly fine too. Ooh, let's do Lunar Beauty. I haven't tried everything from Lunar Beauty. I haven't. But based on what I have tried, based on the aesthetic of the brand and the customer service that I have gotten when I ordered, I'm gonna put this in S tier. I know, hear me out. I think that this brand is making waves and showing what an influencer created brand can be. It can be so good that it's not really about the influencer anymore. Because if Manny just stopped uploading on YouTube, I still see Lunar Beauty selling good because the packaging is amazing. The formulas are amazing. The images around the brand and the way that it's being marketed and the Instagram account and how active they are at liking pictures, because I mean, I don't know Manny, but I still see Lunar Beauty liking my pictures and reposting my pictures, and I'm not a big person on Instagram, so I just feel like Lunar Beauty, he took a pivot after his scandal, and I feel like they are doing it right. And I really want to try even more things from the brand. I want to try some lip products. I haven't so far. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. I like the brand. I like the brand. I like the things they're doing. I mean, the brand is so intriguing that I even bought their neutral palette. that's where we are. Okay, I'm gonna do one last brand, and it's something that I haven't seen other people mention, but I'm gonna mention it, and it is LH Cosmetics, which is created by Swedish influencer Linda Hallberg. And I really like this brand. I like the things that they're doing. I like the way that you can work with the products. I love that all the products are multifunctional, so they are like eye, lip, and face safe. And it is a vegan and cruelty-free brand. It is sold at Beauty Bay, and it's also sold at their own site, and it is sold at Kicks in Sweden. I think that this is a mostly hits, some misses. I haven't loved everything from the brand, and it could be it because the things that I haven't loved from the brand, I've heard other people love that have more of an editorial cool aesthetics that I don't have, like the glass skin thing. Like, it's not for me. I can't do sticky lids. I can't. But all in all, I have been really impressed with the things that I've tried from the brand. They are really, really good. And that new rainbow palette, even though it's just a rainbow palette, I really liked how it performed. And I am so happy to see something that bright and that fun on the Swedish market being sold in store, because that is rare for the Swedish market. And yeah, I do have a soft spot for LH Cosmetics because I personally know Linda, so again, it's a little bit of a bias, and I'm always excited to see what comes out in the future. And I also feel, again, this is a brand that if you took Linda out of the equation, it's still a good brand, and I still think that their marketing and the way that they are presenting their products online is still intriguing enough, so they don't need the push of Linda to sell the products. At least that's how I see it. I might be totally wrong. And I feel that way about a lot of these brands, if I'm gonna be totally honest, like Huda Beauty as well. Like, I think that brand, if Huda just disappeared from the face of the earth, like, that brand will be totally fine. Let me know, what brands do you think are gonna do great even if there isn't an influencer backing them, and what brands do you think would disappear if the influencer disappeared? Because I am so intrigued to hear about this, because I mean, there are some influencer brands where I'm like, there's no one interested in this brand if it hadn't been your brand. Let me know about that down below, and thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't upset you, and if I did, I am slightly sorry about that. I didn't mean to upset you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe because I will have a video tomorrow as well. Bye!